Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the midweek edition of Insider and Breakfast Show on Leadership Television. Today is Wednesday, July 31, 2024, the last day of the month of July. And my name is Winifred Ugbebo, your host on the program. On today's program, we are looking at both headline stories today and, of course, throwing light on the impending protests scheduled to take place tomorrow, August 1. We'll go with leadership first on our program today, as we normally do on the program. Incidentally, all the papers have countdown to the scheduled protest tomorrow. Let's go with leadership. Let's see how leadership is leading with that story. 24 hours to go. Regional leaders reject planned hunger protest. 24 hours to go. Regional leaders reject planned hunger red zones. Conveners reject IGP's confined protest proposal. 4,200 policemen deployed in Abuja. Countdown to the protest scheduled for tomorrow. 24 hours to go. Regional leaders reject planned hunger protest. Main headline story today on leadership. Other stories gracing the cover: police arrest fleeing wife for killing burning husband. The story runs on page 20 of leadership. 44 die, 55,030 displaced as floods ravage Nigeria. $14.2 million electricity debts. MTN Nigeria closes offices nationwide. MTN Nigeria closes offices nationwide. The story is on page 23 of leadership. That takes us to the stories just beneath the masthead. Obaigbena Amuka orders seek monetization of media intellectual property. This was at Jakonde Memorial Lecture yesterday. Obaigbena Amuka orders seek monetization of media intellectual property. The story is on page 7 of leadership. And on the business boss, $2.5 million debt. Local FM increase as federal government grants Arik Air. $2.5 million debt. Local FM increase as federal government grants Arik Air. Above the masthead of leadership, crisis in Senate as Udume refuses office relocation. I'm willing to work with Wike if King Ibe. The story runs on page 21 of leadership. However, let's see what the main story is. At least let's read some few paragraphs of the main headline story. 24 hours to go. The story continues on page 4 of leadership. One day to the planned hunger protest in Nigeria, regional leaders from the north and south have joined others in backing out of the proposed demonstration. They hinge their non-participation on the possibility of the protest turning violent. Yesterday, leadership had reported that many groups in the states, including youth groups, announced their withdrawal from the planned protest, citing the fear that it could lead to violence. The Apex Northern Socio-Cultural Group Arewa Consultation Forum (ACF), which distanced itself from the planned August 1 nationwide protest, cautioned that it could lead to destruction of life and property and undermine the progress made in the northern region. Snippets from that main headline story. 24 hours to go. Regional leaders reject planned hunger protest. From leadership, we'll still on leadership. Let's move to the page 3 of the paper where we have our stand. Our stand today is on hepatitis, Nigeria's silent killer. Today is recognized as World Hepatitis Day, and of course, it's also a day recognized to throw more light information on hepatitis, the world's deadliest virus after COVID-19, and has become a silent epidemic in Nigeria, affecting an estimated 20 million of our citizens. That was a snippet from Ke Baruwa. Olufuna is political for women in politics. The persona is political for women in politics. Of course, we want to find out what the column is all about. Our stand, continuation of headline stories and inside stories, www.leadership.ng.